We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing back, brother. You mad?
Oh, man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer! Run that thing back. Nah, man, stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you. We are live, guys. I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
Revenue GS.
So, Mr. Blitz Tech.
And welcome back to Doom Patrol Review, Season 1, Episode 12. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Please do that. If you're enjoying our Doom Patrol watch along reviews, make sure you're hitting a thumbs up. And if you're not, make sure you're hitting a thumbs up.
Question is, are you enjoying it?
I feel like this episode half brought man back, half pushed man off the edge, innit? Because like my whole thing this whole season has been when we focus on Cyborg, it's the best. This episode, I want to say, is focused on Cyborg for the most part. But I feel like, for anyone who doesn't know, spoilers, blah, blah, blah. This is the episode where his dad's probably not dead. But I just don't like the execution of the whole, like, when he finds out his dad's deceived him just losing all control and just beating the hell out of him. Like, I don't believe that is Cyborg's character.
You don't think so? It's been setting it up, though.
Go on then.
Like, for the episode in general, for me, it started off pretty weak. And I like heist movies anyway. So the whole heist thing of them breaking into the ant farm, everyone having their parts to play, and then it eventually gets to Cyborg. That part, the relationship between them two have always been fractured throughout the whole season anyway. So
Agreed.
when I think the time when the dad came, he had the whole issue with his arm cannon blowing up, and he's like, "Oh, let me see what's going on with your operating system." And Cyborg was like, "I don't know what you're doing behind the scenes." Obviously, him offloading it, the man's like, obviously Cyborg don't see what's happening at the house. So man's like, "Oh, we need to get this back into Cyborg." And then I think it's Mr. Nobody.
Yeah.
Maybe playing those tricks on Cyborg saying, "Oh, this is what grid is, put it back in you." And when it says something detector or his deceit detected, that's all a lie.
No.
So when man's showing him a fake video about, "I don't care about man."
I get all of that, bruv.
Past being a son.
Even seeing that, bruv, I don't think that pushes Cyborg into beating his dad down physically.
My question is, when was the last time you saw Mr. Nobody?
The rat episode, I think.
Brother, it's been a hot minute.
Yeah, brother, it's been
and
fella.
all of a sudden, you're going to drop him here.
Yeah.
Messing up with Cyborg.
Bro.
Come on, bro.
I don't do the quotas between
bro.
you need 15 episodes a season.
I'm not.
That's, come on, like, you're telling me my man, like, where's he been?
I'm cool with that. Because this could, I'm cool. I'm cool with him just showing up, but I'm not cool with like the Cyborg beating his dad physically, bruv. Like, come on, bro.
All this stuff's been happening, bruv.
Sam, okay, you're Cyborg. Is that what you do?
I would not do that though.
I don't believe
Cyborg.
bruv.
So that's what I'm saying. The fracturedness has just been there, and obviously him like battling of becoming less human. Him seeing these things grow inside him, and then a video showing I don't care about
the kid who's traumatized by killing his mother in no circumstance physically attacks his dad. In none.
Well, this circumstance.
Before he does that, he's got to show symptoms that he's attacking other human beings.
But
it becomes a repetitive.
Yeah, bro.
He's been attacking other human beings.
You know what I'm saying?
Bruv.
But I don't know. Like, it's just
I wasn't feeling that at all.
For
I'm
me,
tapped out.
Even if this is the death of his dad, it is way better than the previous that we've got in the other episode where we just met that old man for the first time and then he dies. That's why I buy this a lot more than the other previous relationship.
And that's one of the things where I'm torn on the episode. That's why I said I'm there and I'm not. Because if the dad dies, which I hope he does for the show, not because I actually do enjoy people dying in TV shows and stuff like that, because you got to commit. Get me? If he does die, I do think a Cyborg, as Mr. Nobody was saying, has the sickest origin ever. Like, he's killed both his parents, but I still feel like him killing him that way was dead. I feel like it would have been better to hit him with the Batman thing or the Ra's al Ghul thing, where you lock him in a room, they leave, facility blows up, then Mr. Nobody comes and is like, yo, you know I got you, yeah? Do you get what I'm saying? Because he doesn't cause the explosion that blows up the facility, but he did lock him in. So it's like, oh, I do have responsibility for what I did to my dad, but I didn't know the place was going to blow up. Do you get what I'm saying? Because then he's killed both of his parents. Unwillingly, but the responsibility does fall on his shoulders. But now it's like, bruv, man, Stone Cold killed his dad, bruv. Like, you don't even get that off you, bro. Like, he's actually a murderer if man dies.
Man, a murderer.
You get me? And I feel like that's dead. Doing that to Cyborg. Get me? I feel like they could have deeped his origin without doing it like that. But yeah.
To me, it just feels these men not committed. They're not committed to the cause. They're not committed to this misfitted world, this misfitted team. Like, it's just, I'm just not in it anymore, bruv. I'm tapped out. Like, bruv, yeah. Alright, so they're running this mission. And then there's that whole thing between Jane and this brother, yeah? And then all of a sudden, like, by God knows how many chances there is of this guy playing this music that taps into the worst personality of Jane.
That's what I thought was mad weird, bruv. The first time we've seen a personality come out because of an outfired force, I find that's kind of crazy.
Bruv, and then twos, Jane just reverses the thing. So we got a whole episode of them dealing with that, recovering from that, but in 2 seconds, Jane just, hey, I can do this. Click on it. Nah, bro, I'm tapped out. I'm tapped out with this show. I'm done with this show. I'm fully done with this show.
Oh, the rest of the episode.
What happened there? But
for me, I think the rest of the episode was dead, bro. I didn't care about the heist at all. I felt like it was pretty predictable. We knew that. We knew it was a setup. Even when man's in the room winking at his son, like, yeah, we're cool. The facility, the ant farm, I thought they could have done way more of it. Like, man even predicted that the spirit would jump into the ants, but the way I felt like it shouldn't have killed the ants. I felt like the ants should have been victims of the people, of dumb man as well, and we should have been using them and setting them free as well, instead of just cold-bloodedly murdering them. The whole thing with what's his name, Negative Man, spirit can now come out, and Negative Man is still functional. But that's not.
Where's explanation on that?
I feel like they tried to explain it. When he had them locked in a room, he said, "Oh, can you feel that energy?" And then he was talking about, "Oh, this thing's been working for me." I feel like they was trying to allude to they've done something to him to separate them.
Yeah, but he hasn't been in there.
I hear what you're saying.
Even though they said, "Oh, we've been working on this for years."
That's what I'm saying. Like that. Like I feel like they. Bro, I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying they tried to explain it, but it doesn't work for me.
I'm adding to what you're saying. Like, bro, you can't just put this thing here. Like
episode 12. Like,
do you know what I mean, bro? Like,
no,
what's going on? And then what's up with the general?
Right, that was mad, you know.
Like, man moves mad at the beginning, then
I think that's mocking someone. Though.
Yeah, I feel like the whole general thing was just mocking generals in general who are just always at the head of the table. They're so patriotic that they just stand and look at flags, and then when the time comes, they just you know what I'm saying? They just die. I feel like that's what that whole thing was.
That was a mockery for sure. Because, like you said, man wasn't even cohesively having sentences to his team, bro.
Bruv, like you stop focusing on stuff like that, bruv. Like, stop trying to take the piss as to make fun of it. No, focus on your material, bruv. Because I'm done with this show. This is nonsense, bruv. Why show me this guy got nothing to do with nothing in life? Idiot thing, bruv.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our review of episode 12 of Doom Patrol, season 1. Jump in the comment section below and let us know. What did you think of their whole Cyborg origin story wrap up with Mr. Nobody? Are you done with the show? As Geek Sensei is like, did you tap out of the show before here? Or, like, how did you feel on episode 12? And no spoilers, because, you know what I'm saying, we're in the final stretch now. We've got 3 episodes left and all of that. Or are you in Sam's position?
This should be cancelled too. We was already, last review, we was already on thing. Now, we're here, bruv. We gotta cancel the thing, bruv.
I'm not with cancelling it, innit? I'm trying to see this thing out to the end, innit? So, or are you in Sam's place where he's happy with Cyborg's turn and everything that's going on with the show, innit? Like, I feel like we're all 3 in very different positions, and I like it. 3 episodes left. We'll see where we go. Anyway, don't forget If you want to watch the watch along, head over to patreon.com/cybernerds. If you haven't already, subscribed to the channel, and we'll see you next week for the review.